Story 1. The pump that turned on by itself. I was on a late night drive going home from my cousin's place, and I stopped by this old gas station around 2 a.m. It was one of those stations with only two pumps, and the store was closed, but the pump still worked with a card. I was the only one there. I parked, turned off the engine, and went out to fill up. While I was standing there, I noticed the other pump across from me suddenly turned on. The screen lit up, and it started beeping like someone had just swiped a card, but no one was there. No car, no person, just the pump turning on by itself. I stared at it for a few seconds, frozen. Then the handle lifted a little and dropped, like someone invisible was using it. I quickly stopped what I was doing, got in the car, and drove off. I didn't even finish filling up. As I pulled away, I looked back, and the pump was still running. No one ever showed up. I never went back to that gas station again. Story 2. The man in the freezer door. I worked night shifts at a 24-hour gas station. Most of the time, it was chill. Just a few late-night drivers and people getting snacks. One night around 3 a.m., I was restocking drinks in the walk-in freezer. The glass doors let you see into the store, and I always kept an eye on them while working. As I turned around, I saw a man standing outside the freezer door, just staring at me. He didn't move, didn't blink. I didn't even hear him come in. I stepped out quickly, ready to ask if he needed help, but when I opened the freezer door, no one was there. The store was completely empty. The weirdest part was that there were no footsteps or sounds of the door opening. And the cameras later showed me walking into the freezer, but the man I saw wasn't in the footage at all. After that, I always left the freezer door slightly open when I worked. Story 3. The car that was already there. This happened when me and a friend went on a road trip and ended up low on gas in the middle of nowhere. We found a small station that looked old but still open. There was only one car parked near the side, but no one was inside it. We got out and started filling up. I went inside to pay, but the guy at the counter seemed off. He barely looked at me and didn't speak at all. He just nodded and handed me change. As we were about to leave, I noticed something strange. That same car that was parked when we arrived, it was also parked at the gas station we passed an hour earlier. Same make, same color, same plate. At first I thought maybe I was wrong, but my friend saw it too. Same car, same spot. Like it got there before us again. We didn't say anything else. We just got in and drove. But for the rest of the trip, I kept checking behind us to make sure it wasn't following. And honestly, I still wonder if it ever really left. Story 4. The bathroom in the back. I was on a long bus ride, and we stopped at this remote gas station so people could use the restroom or get snacks. The building looked kind of run down, and the lights inside were flickering, but I didn't think much of it. I went toward the restroom behind the station. It was outside, around the back wall, and kind of hidden. No one else followed me. When I opened the door, the lights were off. I tried the switch, but it didn't work. I used my phone flashlight and went in. The air inside felt cold and weird, like it hadn't been used in years. I was about to walk into one of the stalls when I heard something in the last one. A slow scraping sound, like someone dragging their foot across the floor. I backed out immediately and left the door half open. When I told the driver what happened, he looked confused and said there wasn't a bathroom behind the station, only the one inside. I didn't say anything after that. I just got back on the bus and tried not to think about what I almost walked into.